All right, boy, there we go. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the show. Welcome back, welcome back. We are here tonight with this game again. All right, Marathon. Y'all know what time it is, man. It is March 21st, technically, still. Well, I guess it's past midnight by, 2 minutes? But we going to still say it's the 21st of March, 2026. We're live. All right, don't forget to hit the like on the way in for me, folks. Or subscribe to the channel. But yeah, we got J-Dog, got the homie J-Dog in the chat. We got Bunny, too. Okay, look at that. Appreciate you. Appreciate the both of you. And I assume it looks like we might have some people in the back of the chat, but yeah, that's okay. We used to that, right? But anyway, let's see. What y'all talking about? Bunny said Ghost Recon Breaking Point. Wait, Breakpoint is a whole story. You'll be playing it and see what happens. Okay, I got you, Bunny. You played already though, didn't you? You played some of it? You played some of that yet? I know you were talking about that earlier. And then J-Dog said Cryo was really fun. I'm looking forward to playing that. You said you did Cryo and got kicked from the group because you didn't watch the video, huh? It was hilarious. Sorry, group, but didn't. Wait, but you don't like to spoil new stuff? But what do you mean though? Like was it like a private party that you was in? Like a group of you and some other players? Or are you talking about something offline? Said Crowd, you have to find priority items to get through the doors. Haven't found out how to upgrade the team security level yet. Yeah, it sounds like a bunch of complicated stuff, like similar to how like the vaults used to be on Destiny. It reminds me of a vault. Seems really similar to how the vaults used to be on Destiny. You said security keys or chips, you forgot what they're called, to help you get through doors, and the batteries too. They're both security items, just like getting in the pinwheel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably more complicated, though. Most definitely. Priority items, not security items. So wait, it was, you talking about was it like a group chat that you was in? Like a Facebook group or like something like that? Is that what you're talking about? They kicked you out because you didn't want to watch the video? If it wasn't required for the game, then, I guess it depends on what it is, right? But you gotta do what's best for you, J-Dog. Gotta do what's best for you, bro. But yeah, y'all, let's go ahead and start the show. Like the video. Sub to the channel. Sub to the channel. Sub to the channel. So we already see all this right here. Cryo Archive, bring your in-game builds to a high-level zone aboard the derelict UESC Marathon. Okay. Yeah, usually I don't like to read stuff, but we're going to read this. It says, explore a challenging zone rife with secrets and unique encounters and challenge an entity. Huh? Even the UESC fears? Okay. Increase your security clearance, tackle dangerous vaults, and escape with rare loot you can't find anywhere else. Okay, that sounds good. Complete Cryo Archive exclusive contracts and unlock cosmetic rewards. Alright, you gotta, okay, to access, you gotta have level 25. We got that. $5,000 loadout value. Okay. What they say? Oh, you can get a sponsor kit too? Straight up. Yeah, it's probably not. Oh, it says it's free. I was about to say it probably ain't free, but it's free? What the hell? Okay, alright. Yeah, that's what's up. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Well, okay then. Okay. Yeah, alright. Well, shit, let's do it then. Let's do it then. Let's hop in this mug. Let's hop in. Oh, they got the ranked. Got ranked going. Our archive, look at that. What'd it say? 1 day, 11. What is this? Wait. We only got 2 days to play it? A day and a half to play this? What is this shit? What's going on here? Is that what that means? It's like what's it called? Like a timed event. Like they only have access for a period of time, right? Cryo Bunny is this level right here. This new one. A new level. Brand new, brand new. Well, shit, I guess that's what we're gonna do. Should we just jump right in? I got a 5.5K backpack. Not a loadout. Yeah, not my loadout though. Got the loadout. Damn, I can't put this stuff back. Oh snap. We gotta free up some space. Let me see though. What they talking about? Prio. What does it say? To play a ranked run, purchase a hot. Oh, I thought that said hot dog. This hot dog tag. Hollow tag to your backpack. Once your total loadout value exceeds the gear ante you can deploy on your run. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, silver rank. All right. Let's see. Pinnacle, huh? Diamond. Pinnacle. Oh, that one's got like a nice little color to it. Reminds me of like some Pokemon shit. Okay. Silver, bronze, okay. Alright, I see. And here's the Cryo Archive sponsor kit. Not enough space, right? Yeah, I gotta get rid of some stuff. Alright, y'all, bear with me. I'm gonna play some music in the background. I'm gonna come back and read the chat. Or like, sort some stuff out so I can get rid of stuff out of my backpack, alright? Sit tight, y'all, sit tight. All right, man. I think we're good. I think we're good. Y'all ready to go out? Y'all ready to go out there? Y'all ready to do this? Yeah. Blaine back. Okay. Oh, my bad. I missed that. File archive. Yeah. What about it, though? Y'all ready to do that? Shit, I think we can. Hold on. We got 327 and 336. What's up with this sponsor kit? This free sponsor kit. I might do this. You know what's crazy about this? Hold on. I'm curious. Let me see something real quick. Oh, not enough space. Yeah, because I'm curious. Can you use this kit like out in the wild? Like just any level? Or can you only use it cryo? Let me see something. Let me see something. Oh, it's still available. Oh, shit. How many times can you get it, though? No. No. No, bruh. Oh, no. Black Rose, what up? What up? Welcome back. Welcome back. Um, let's do like a regular match for now, just to warm up. You know what I mean? We get a mission, though. We got this. Okay. All right. Spark leaf. Yeah, okay. All right. Oops. Pick the right damn level. All right. Give me just a second, y'all. Hold up. Oh boy. All right, y'all. All right. Whew. I'm a little bit out of breath right now. I just got done doing like I don't know. I I stopped counting at some point, but I did, I don't know, like 50, 60 push-ups, something like that. Okay, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I went to the kitchen, got me some tea and whatnot, and I came back. And right before I picked up the controller, I said to myself, I was like, dude, I feel like doing push-ups. I just bust out hella push-ups. So, oh man. Okay. I'm good though. A little out of breath, but I'm good. But yeah, thank you, Bunny. Thank you, Black Rose. I didn't even expect that. The 8's in the chat, but I was like, okay, let's roll with it. Let's roll with it, you know? Ah, shit. And it don't help that it's so damn hot here, bro. It's like almost... I mean, right now it's not as hot as it was earlier, but man, it was like 90 degrees. Yeah, it was like 90 degrees today. So, whew, yeah, it's still hot up in here. And I got my windows open. Anyway, like the video, y'all like the video, hit the like button, all that type of stuff. Sub to the channel. Okay, you know, if you don't, that's pretty tough. Okay? But yeah, do that, folks. Do that. Like and subscribe. Alright, Bunny, you said doing extra squats. Alright, come on, we're gonna do them together. Come on. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, count them in your head. Yep. Do like 10 to 20 of them, you know. You can do air squats and body weight squats. That's what I just did. But something I like to do every now and then. I don't always do it this way. But sometimes I'd say maybe half the time I do it like this. Whenever I'm doing squats, so I'll have my legs out like sumo stance. You know what I mean? Have my legs out like sumo stance, and then I'll do a couple of them like, you know, squats in that kind of formation with that form. And then as I'm coming up, as I'm about to stand straight back up, I'll jump into the air and then like pull my feet in. You know what I mean? I'll pull my feet in a little bit closer, and then and shift the position of my feet, and then go right back down into squats. And I do that until I get my feet like almost touching. I'll keep bringing them in closer and closer until like they're almost touching. You know what I mean? And then squat like that. You know, that way you can work out different parts of your legs. It'll get your ass, it'll get your thighs, it'll get you a whole lot of shit. You know what I mean? It's good for you. Whew, shit. Then I went on ahead and did squats like a crazy person right after them push-ups. Yeah. But it's fun though, doing like what they call it, high interval interval training. There we go. High intensity interval training. Yeah. HIIT. Okay. Whew, man. I feel good though, yep. Bunny, you said you was doing them? That's good, that's what's up, we was doing them together. Yeah, man, look, we could do that kind of shit sometimes though, and be like, have everybody in the chat just bust out and start doing, you know, some type of workout, some type of thing. You know what I mean? I have an idea, something that just popped into my head. Oh shit, because I've seen people on YouTube do this exact same thing. I might do it. I think it might be fun. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it right now, just because I don't want to say it and then like not do it. But I have an idea. It may become a thing. It may not. I don't know. But if I do decide to do it, then I'll let y'all know. Okay. Oh man, this heat is fucking with me. Anyway, Black Rose said, if you love gaming and music like we do, hit that like, share, subscribe, comment, and if you're new, please sub to Bunny Harlot Q. That's what you should do for exquisite gaming. All right. Absolutely, Black Rose, absolutely. And I appreciate that. Yeah, shout out to Bunny. I appreciate her too. But that's what y'all should do, man. Like I said, hit the like on the video, sub to the channel. Check out Bunny Harlot Q as well. Okay? Check out Bunny. Yeah, for real. Let's do this more often. Hell yeah. Yep, high intensity interval training. Y'all gonna work out with me, man? Y'all gonna do that? We work out together, get in shape, get some endurance up, get some conditioning going and shit. Cause look, we're already in spring. Technically, spring just started yesterday, so we're going into the warmer months. You know, you want to look good for the summertime. You want to feel good. Want to have energy. You want to feel focused and be in the kind of shape that allows you to just, live your life in a more optimal way, right? Not just the way you look either, because when you feel good, I mean, imagine the kind of quality of life you have. When you feel good, you take good care of yourself, you eat the right kind of food, you have the right type of activity level, you know what I mean? You get the right kind of sleep, which is, something I need to do better with, but yeah, shit like that. Shit like that. You say you did 10 regular squats? Okay, good, yeah. Yeah, they don't have to be nothing special or, like, look, I'll put it like this. The stuff that I do, I'm not going to advise y'all to do exactly what I do or maybe even in the same type of way. Now, if you can, that's great, okay? That's amazing. And there's things that I haven't even done yet, things I haven't even tried yet when it comes to that stuff. But we don't all have to work out the exact same way. As long as you're working out in some kind of way, as long as you're getting some type of activity level, some type of cardio, some type of resistance training. You could be doing calisthenics, you could be doing weightlifting. Use resistance bands, right? You use resistance bands, if that's what you want to do. Yeah, you can go to the park and grab onto the monkey bars, do pull-ups and shit. You know what I mean? If you got kids, you take them to the park. While they run around and playing and stuff, you could be doing the same. Get in shape, you know what I mean? Get busy, get active. While they climbing and swinging from the monkey bars, you do it right with them. You be right behind them. But then every time you swing, do like one pull-up. You know what I'm saying? Swing to one bar, do a pull-up. Swing to the other bar, do a pull-up. Boy, you'd be a beast. If you did that every day for a month, you know what I mean? You got conditioned to that. Man, you would be a totally different person within 30 days. In 30 days, it really ain't that much time. It might seem like it at first, like the first and second, third day that you're going to do this, you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe it's so hard. Especially if you never did nothing like that before. But the more you keep doing it, eventually you'll get used to it. And by the end of them 4 weeks, at the end of those 30 days, you're going to be looking at the mirror yourself like, damn. And the way you feel, you're going to be like, damn. You know what I mean? The way you're going to think about yourself is going to be like, damn. You're going to be like, wow, damn. All right? So yeah, try it out. J-Dog, you say you did 3 crowd rounds. It's very fun, just hard. Yeah, I'm going to try that at least once tonight. I'm not going to do it right this minute. We're going to go to Dire Marsh first. But yeah, we're doing cryo tonight for sure. You say you like walking in the park. You got a gym at the park, but you don't know how old the equipment is. Yeah, I mean, look, if you got like a park where it has that equipment sitting outside, it's all rusty and shit, maybe don't use that. Maybe don't use it, You don't want to cut yourself on it or injure yourself. The shit could break while you're in the middle of a workout. Like, I'm not trying to tell you to be afraid of using it, but judge for yourself, right? If you go to a park, sometimes them parks do be having little old ass machines and stuff sitting out there, which is cool. Like if it's in good quality, like if it's in good shape, that way you can use it to get in good shape, right? But if it's not safe, if it's not like safe equipment, if it's rusted and old and kind of like malfunctioning, then yeah, find other means to do your workout, But there's always options. Like I said, a really simple, easy thing, and doing pull-ups is like a majorly effective workout. Like doing pull-ups is tremendous for your health. I'm not even joking. Because a person who can't even do one pull-up, you have no upper body strength, that's not good, You want to be able to maintain your upper body strength. That way when you get older, it may not seem like a big deal right now, but when you get older, you want to be more capable. When you're in your 60s and 70s and beyond, you don't want to be in a position to where it's hard to get up from a seated position. Or it's difficult to get up out of bed. Or, God forbid, if you're in a falling down, you take a fall to the ground, and you can't just like get right back up, that could be dangerous, Straight up. Think about a turtle when it's on its back, right? When it's laying back on the shell and the turtle can't turn over. You don't want to be that turtle, all right? That the equivalent of that turtle is like somebody who's like 60, 70, 80 years old, whatever, and they're just so out of shape, so unable, they're not capable, to where like they fall, which is not good, right? We hope that nobody does, but it does happen. Somebody who's elderly who falls and they can't get back up because they're not in good shape, they're not conditioned, they ain't got no muscle mass or nothing like that, they're not used to moving around, they're not active. That could be life-threatening, you know? Or at the very least, they could injure themselves to a point where they now have lost mobility. So, yeah, if you don't use it, you lose it, man. Get in shape, folks. I don't give a damn who you are. Get in shape. Get in shape. At least be satisfied with how you look. And I'm gonna say this: if there's a person who's fat and they look at themselves and say, "Oh yeah, I'm cool with that," you're lying. You're lying to yourself. And if anybody tells you, "Oh girl" or "Oh guy, you look so good," you know, you big but you look good. No, don't believe them. They lying to you. They saying shit to just make you feel good, but they lying to you. All right, flat out. I'm not saying you gotta look like a bodybuilder. I'm not saying you gotta look like a Olympic athlete. But at least, you know, be working towards improving your health. At least be working towards feeling better, looking better, being healthier overall. Eat differently. You know what I mean? Start treating your body the way it deserves to be treated. Respect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because your health is shit. That's number one priority. If you truly love yourself, you will respect yourself enough to take care of your health. Amen. All right. Amen. Straight up. Yep. Black Rose gonna do it with us. Okay. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna hold y'all to that. Yeah. Bunny did it. Bunny took my advice and actually got in shape. She looks great. Got in the best shape. I'm not gonna say of her life, but she she got in good shape. She looks completely different. And I remember seeing Bunny like over a year ago, and to me, when I would see you, Bunny, you didn't look like a person that needed to like lose weight or nothing like that per se. But to see the progress you've made, you know, when you actually took my advice and applied it, I said, damn, okay, look at you. You know what I mean? I was really impressed with that. So yeah, proud of you, Bunny. I'm not saying that anybody in the chat has to take my advice. You don't have to do what I say, you know, but do what works for you, right? Do what works for you. You say, yep, it's like what they say, move it or lose it. That's right. That's right. You said, actually, it is the best shape of your life. Okay, well, I hear that. All right. Well, thank you for saying that. Thank you. But keep in mind, Bunny, I didn't do nothing but tell you what would work. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to say I told you what to do, because it's not like well, in a way, I guess I told y'all what to do, what would work, but it's up to you. I could tell you till I'm blue in the face, okay? But it don't matter. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? What I say. If you guys don't take my advice, then it don't mean nothing. I could say 1,000 great, intelligent, super truthful things, but if you guys ignore every last one of them and don't do nothing with it, it don't mean shit. It don't mean a damn thing, you know? But to somebody, I suppose it does. And Bunny is a primary example of that. So shout out to you, Bunny. That's what's up. Yep. And keep in mind, it's not a race, folks. There's no rush. You know what I mean? Because, Bunny, how long did it take you to get to where you are now? Like from when you started, let's say when you technically started this journey, by doing the Pilates and the keto and all this other stuff, everything you've done since you really intentionally started to like transform your health. How long have you been doing this? For like the last, 3-4 months? Almost 5 months? Oh, 8 months? Damn, okay, longer than I thought. So 8 months. But the point I'm making is, you know, some people, they say, all right, they might be, let's say a woman at 5'5", a woman who's 5 foot 5 inches. And let's say they're like 200 pounds. And they're like, okay, they know they want to get down to like, let's say maybe 120, 130, you know? They're not going to lose that 70 pounds within 1 month. They're like, I need to hurry up and do this, or I gotta do this and gotta get this surgery, or I gotta take this drug or this bullshit. Like, no, there's no rush. You know what I mean? You have your whole life really to just live. Now you don't want to wait your whole life to get in shape, but give yourself some grace. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's not a race. Give yourself some grace. So, you know, if you, let's say if you start today and you're 200 pounds, I'll use a hypothetical. A 200-pound woman at 5'5", if she started today and she transformed everything. Listen, if she transformed everything she does, her habits, her daily eating habits, her routines, right, her activity level, let's say she does nothing. She just, you know, goes to work, right? Or she's a housewife or whatever. She does her normal daily stuff. Let's say she eats the fast food. She drinks the soda. She don't work out at all. You know what I mean? Let's say she pretty much does nothing but just go from one place to another, but doesn't work out at all, right? Just lives a kind of a very routine life. Well, if she changes her routine to be more like intentional, saying, okay, I'm going to eat this and not this. I'm going to have this kind of schedule for myself. I'm going to work out this time, you know, in the day, depending on how much time you have. And just kind of get more discipline, kind of create some structure in your life. Then I would say if she's trying to get down to 130 and lose that 70 pounds, and then she starts today, she could get down to that 130 for sure before the end of the year, if she does things right. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'd say, yeah, before the end of the year. 70 pounds in what was that, 7 months? 9 months? Something like that? Yeah, it's doable. It's doable. That's what I tell folks, man. Don't try to hurry up and do shit. Don't say, oh, I gotta lose this weight, and then you start doing crazy stuff today. It's not sustainable. You're not gonna be able to keep up with it. You're gonna do it for a couple weeks, maybe a couple days, and you'll be like, damn, I'm tired of this, or damn, this is too hard, or I'm not getting the results that I want quick enough. Then you're gonna give up. You're gonna get frustrated. Don't do that to yourself. You know? Then you say you between 115. Say what? Damn, okay, because I remember last time you was talking about using it like 125, 124 or something like that. Right around there. A little under 130, but damn, okay, buddy, shout out to you. That's what's up. You say you're working on sculpting your body now, so what you gonna be doing? Toning? You toning up? She said, I'm finna get the muscles. She finna get cut up. Okay, you finna get ripped, huh? Yeah, I mean, look, you could, in my opinion, maybe the Pilates that you're doing, it could make that happen. I'm trying to sit here and imagine, because I've never done Pilates before. I'm trying to think about it. But yeah, I mean, body weight exercises for sure can get you there, and that's basically what Pilates is. So you can get there, yeah. You honestly, buddy, you wouldn't even have to really do anything as far as like lifting weights. If you want to, okay, that's great, but you don't have to. I think if you wanted to, you could do Pilates consistently. And yeah, and gain a lot of muscle from just that. You know, but you want to, what you have to do is you have to at some point make it more challenging to yourself. So let's say if you've been doing the same Pilates routine, I'm pretty sure through the app they have you doing different things, you know, the app that you use. But like, let's say, as an example, let's say if you do 10 push-ups today and that's all you can do. You know what I mean? Then tomorrow you do 10 again. Then the next day and the next day. And you do that for like a week or two. Once you get to the point where 10 push-ups is super easy, like you bust down and do 10 push-ups like it's nothing, then you move it up to 15. Okay, do 15 without stopping. And do that every day. Or, you know, do it every other day or something like that. Do it until you can't. You know, until you feel sore. Okay, I need a break. Today I'm going to take the day off. You know? I'm just using a hypothetical for people out there. But, yeah. That's, you know, what they call it, progressive overload. Yep, eventually you get to the point where you can say, okay, I could do 50 push-ups without stopping. Now, it might take you some time. It might take you a month. It might take you 2-3 months to get to that point. But you will get there. Yep. Because I know y'all heard of people out here that be saying, oh, I do 1,000 push-ups a day. That is actually possible. You see what I'm saying? Like yeah, you can get to a point with your health that you could sit there and knock out 1,000 push-ups in 24 hours. Now, most people will never do that for a bunch of different reasons. But the point I'm making is that, like, yeah, if there's a place in your mind that you want to get to, and you haven't done that ever in your life, it doesn't mean you can't. If it's has something to do with your health specifically, for sure, and you're like, man, I really would like to get in this kind of shape, or I would really like to look like this, or I would really like to be able to do this. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like when we talk about the health stuff, this applies to a lot of different things in life. But when we talk about like physical fitness, yes, you can certainly get there, 100%. It just depends on how much work you're willing to put in. It depends on how disciplined you are, and it depends on how consistent you are, and how much do you want it. You know what I mean? Like I said not too long ago, do you love yourself? If you love yourself, you're gonna do that shit and prioritize your health. If you love yourself, prioritize your health, okay? Anyway, I've been talking long enough. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. I'll read the chat, and then we're gonna head on the map. Alright? Like the video, sub to the channel. Be right back, y'all. Alright, y'all, I'm back, man. I'm back. I just read the chat. I think, excessive, bro, I think what you said right there is big facts, okay? 100% big facts, because some people do that, right? I'm not saying that anybody in the chat is on that type of time, but yeah, man, like, when it comes to getting in shape and health and whatnot, some people sometimes end up getting overly obsessed with it, you know? So everybody just be careful. If you look in the mirror and you feel good about yourself, especially like when you're fresh out the shower, if you catch yourself looking at yourself in the mirror when you get out the shower and you look, they can say, damn, okay, all right, I like this. Then just maintain, you know? If you got a little few things here and there maybe that you want to improve or work on, okay, not a big deal. But if you start to get to a point where you are doing things that are unhealthy or going about things in an unhealthy way, or you start losing too much weight or whatever, you know, you start becoming drastic about it, then yeah, watch that. But I don't think anybody's gonna have that problem here. I think most people that's here in this chat got common sense. But what's up, bro? Welcome back to the show. How you doing today, man? He said just finished mixing the track. There we go. Tired but good. Yeah, I mean it's late. It's late even where you are. I think yeah, you ahead of me in time, so yeah. You where you gonna upload it at? You putting it on here? You gonna put it on this platform? What's up, Isabella? Yo, how you doing? How's it going? You said, why did you know where to find your dad? That's what's up, though. I appreciate y'all both being here. She said, I know he probably hanging out in Orange Stream. There we go. I appreciate y'all, though, man. Sometimes unexpected. Yeah, it does. The obsession, yeah. Because, I mean, listen, some folks, they get to a place where they say, damn, I'm making so much progress, this is amazing, and it's like becomes addicting to them, you know? Like, I'll put it this way. This is like the same type of concept, but slightly different. Imagine somebody finds a way to make $1,000 a day. They might end up dropping everything else that they got going on in their life. You know what I'm saying? Their kids and their wife, you know what I'm saying? Their boyfriends, their girlfriends, their friends, their family, their own hobbies and interests. And they say, damn, I could make this much money a day. They're going to be like, fuck everything else. You know what I mean? If they feel like that's something that they really want to do. You know, some people can get obsessed with that kind of stuff and they just end up like becoming like tunnel vision. You know, you got to have a healthy balance, right? Healthy balance. I think everybody's kind of been there at some point in their life, kind of say something that really interests them, something that's probably really cool, something that's really, you know, it could be the novelty of something. It could be because it's new. It could be because it's like just a really exhilarating thing, whatever it may be, right? Even when it comes to food, it could be the opposite direction. Like somebody ends up gaining a bunch of weight because they end up, you know, finding some type of food that they really like, and they end up just diving all the way in that, and they get carried away. So, but yeah, same thing could be with the health, man. As far as getting in shape, I saw actually a video. I don't know if I saw it on YouTube. Yeah, it was on YouTube actually. It was a lady, and she got so obsessed with like, you know, just being skinny. I wouldn't even say being in shape, but just obsessed with being skinny, to the point where like throughout the day, almost all day, every day, she was doing cardio. Like almost to the point where it was like fucking her legs up. It was like messing with her immune system. It was doing all type of bad shit. You know what I mean? Like when she wasn't eating, she was walking. When she wasn't working, she was walking. Like she would be on the treadmill. She had a treadmill in her house. She would go outside, walk around down the street, down the road, all type of places, go on the track. And then when she would be at home, she would be on the treadmill. Like you almost never saw this woman sitting down. I think she said she works out for like 8 to 10 hours a day, doing cardio for most of the time. Okay, like imagine doing cardio for 8 hours a day. Like that's ridiculous, you know. But yep. You said chilling, eating the melon over there. What kind of melon? Is it like honeydew melon? Is it watermelon? What you got? That sounds good. Healthy obsessions is good, but not when you do things to please others to the point that it rules your life decisions, in your opinion. I would say you don't want to really become obsessed about nothing. You know what I mean? You want to have an appreciation for stuff, though. I will say that. That's a better way of looking at it. You know what I mean? But the latter part of your comment, for sure. Yeah, you should never be into like people pleasing, because sometimes people, they say, well, I don't have to reciprocate. You know, like if you have people that are around you and you do things that'll make them happy, because think about this, relationships is about what you can give, not about what you can get. But it is a give and take relationship, like any relationship, really. Friends, family, romantic, it doesn't really matter. But especially like when it comes to, you know, people that are supposed to care about you, people that you care about, you want it to be reciprocal. You want it to be balanced. You know what I mean? Even if you can't like give exactly what they can give you, like when it comes to like specific things, you know, like imagine if you have a friend and they are, you know, really talented with doing something in particular, right? And maybe you are very intelligent when it comes to something in particular. It doesn't mean that whatever you have to offer them, they have to give you the exact same thing in return. You know, even when it comes to like money and shit like that. You know, because not everybody's going to be having the same amount of money. Not everybody's going to be one person might be rich, the other person might not. But as long as you feel like it's an equal value exchange, you know, you guys are fulfilled and satisfied with the dynamics of the relationship, then it's healthy. That's a healthy balance. But when you have a person, either it's you or them, right, or whoever's involved, if somebody feels like they're getting the shorter end of the stick, or they feel like they're being taken advantage of, or they feel like they're, they're not being treated fairly, then some shit has to be put back into balance. Because if not, it's going to break apart. You know what I mean? Something's going to crumble in that situation. Something's going to, you know, and it might take some time, but it will deteriorate. 100%. It will most definitely deteriorate. You know? Yep, coming in with life advice, that's right. I mean, hey, you're a smart kid, man. You did good. You said someone like you for how you look. Imagine pleasing people like that. Yeah, and that's true. Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, some people are like, hey, they don't care about nothing else, but they look good. And the bad part about it is looks fade for men and women. You know what I mean? But yep, the way a person looks today is not how they're gonna look their whole life. You know, especially if they just change up their habits. Right? Some people, as they get older, they stop working out, they stop maintaining themselves, they stop taking care of themselves, and they end up looking quite different than they did. That's why it's not uncommon. You know, you see it all the time where people will show old photos of themselves back when they were like in their 20s and shit, or their 30s, and then you see them in their 50s, 60s, or 70s, and they be like, damn, what happened? And it's not like they just got older. No, they might look completely different. You know, all blown out of shape and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just because they didn't maintain. You know, but yeah, some people, that's all they care about. They just be like, oh, but just the way you look. That's not a good, like, that's not even real. You know what I mean? That's not real. That's superficial. What's up, Lil Brunk? What up? Yeah, it does happen a lot to women. Yep, 100%. Yep. Yeah, because not all men are like this, but some men, they just look at a woman and say, oh, she's pretty, and then they become interested. Which makes sense, right? For initial attraction. Like initially you see somebody, they look good to you, and that for women too, they see a guy looks good, they're like, okay, I want to get to know him. For the men, that, hey, I want to get to know her. But once you start talking to somebody, if you realize they're not, like, y'all ain't got nothing in common, or you don't mesh well with them, or they're not compatible, some people, they try to force connections because they say, well, but I like how they look though. But they look good to me. It's like, hey, you better get over that shit. Because when you think about some real life substance, and you talking about like for real being serious with somebody, see that's the downside to relationships. Some people, they don't look past like saying hello, or look past like, you know, the whole like hookup culture and shit, right? They don't look past that. When it comes to a relationship, like one that's legit and serious, you're going to be living with this person. You're probably going to be married to them, more than likely, depending on your values, right? If that's something you want to do. But you're going to be living with them. You're going to possibly have children with them. You will be experiencing all the good moments, but all the bad moments too. Like there will be a lot of, you know, up and downs and shit. And if you're not ready to go through that with a person, you know what I mean? Then the way they look don't mean nothing. The way they look don't mean a damn thing. Straight up. It might make it easier if you're attracted to them. Matter of fact, you should be attracted to who you with. But yeah, man. I mean, there's gonna be some shit. You know. Yeah. Sometimes it's some real dramatic stuff, but yeah, it ain't gonna be no surface level shit. You know. Hold on 1 second though. 1 second. Yeah, there ain't gonna be none of that. Okay, let me see. Lil Brunk Avery, aka in the house. What up? Says you start to believe the way they see you more than how you do ourselves. Oh yeah, yep. Oh, you know what though? Actually, the fact that you said that is so like, damn. You know what, Isabella? Shout out to you. Okay, because that's something you just admitted something that a lot of women do not ever admit. Hey, okay, we ain't gonna get off too much into this topic today because this is like controversial shit, and some people get all like wound up about this. They're like, "Oh, what are you talking about?" Yum, 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 yum. It's like, "Oh, hush your mouth." But anyway, the point, the point that you made, Isabella, is super valid because, and some men get this way too. But it's a level of arrogance. And unfortunately, a lot of women, they might, let's say when we talk about relationships, they might have somebody in their life that they really care about, that they know is a good guy or like a good guy for them, somebody that's compatible with them, somebody that they, that will actually love them and treat them well, you know what I'm saying? Or at the very least, have their best interests at heart. But then let's say, you can use the example of like social media nowadays. You got a woman who, let's just say, for lack of a better term, she's average looking. And you have, like, let's say, celebrities or people who are of means or a certain status reaching out to them. Because I've heard stories, boy. I saw this one woman online, man, and she was like, shit, she was pretty damn big. I mean, she wasn't like obese or nothing, but she was definitely overweight. And I guess in some cases it might be considered obese. But no, she wasn't like, I'll just say she wasn't like what you would consider the standard of beauty, right? But she was talking about how, like, oh, she had this person and that person and this kind of guy and that kind of guy trying to holler at her and get with her, and then talking about the people that she's been with, I'll say romantically, right? But she wasn't married. She didn't have no kids, nothing like that. And then people would sit there scratching their head and be like, so what you saying? She's like, oh, I deserve that kind of man. I deserve this and deserve that. It's like, well, they got with you, but where are they at now? You know what I'm saying? So, it's controversial for women because some women, they live in delusion and they don't want to believe that shit. They definitely don't want to hear nothing like that. But it could definitely turn into something bad. It could warp their perception about themselves because they'd be like, well, because I got attention or maybe, a little bit more than that from certain kind of people, that's the kind of guy that I, can get to marry me. It's like, no, that's not the case. Let's just keep it real. That's not the case. Because if it was, you would be with them. If it was that way, you would be with them right now. You know what I mean? You'd have something established with somebody like that. An actual relationship, not just a, hey, what you doing right now type shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's see. More of the economy and who they are. Right, yeah. Yep. For what a guy can do. For men, it's more so about what we can do. What do we offer? What do we have to offer? But really, in my opinion, both people have to offer something to the relationship. Otherwise, I mean, what's the point? Now, like I said earlier, it could be for different things. The woman doesn't have to offer the exact specific things that the guy does, and vice versa. But there has to be something to where they're both getting something from the relationship. But they should never go into a relationship with that mindset. Never get with somebody, even if you're making friends and you say, oh, I got this one good friend because they do all these things for me. Yeah, but what are you doing for them? Almost like John F. Kennedy said, like, don't ask what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Because when you go into a situation with the mindset of saying, okay, what can I do for this person? I care about them so much. What can I do for them? And also, have the anticipation and expectation that they will reciprocate. But don't do it with the conditions of that. You know what I mean? Like, don't go into it and be like, well, if they do this, then I'll do that. But if they don't do this, then I won't do that. It's like, no, give to the relationship, give to that person. And then with time, you will see if they're worth it or not. You know what I mean? Now, there's nuances to that, though. Let's keep it real. Depend on the level of connection you have with somebody, depend on like how well you know them, depend on how much they, offer back to you. Like, you know what I mean? Don't be naive. You know what to do and what not to do. You know, like, what stage you're at. Like, okay, we're at that stage now for this kind of stuff to start happening. You know what I mean? Because I don't have any daughters yet. I have no daughters, right? But if I did, I'd be like, okay, you need to get to know this person first before you get to jumping in anything serious with them. Especially when it comes to, like, physical connections and stuff. Yeah, get to know this person. Understand who they are. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, And if they are impatient, they say, well, okay, I'm not getting what I want when I want it. Okay, well, bye-bye. Simple as that. But there's, like I said, there's a lot of nuance to that, man. It's just, it depends on it depends on who they are, right? It depends on who they are. Some women, they get with men and they think, oh, well, I really want to keep him, so I'm going to do this and this and this. Yeah, but, okay, does he want to keep you? Straight up. And vice versa. Some men, they be like, I'm gonna do all these things for her, but is she like appreciative of it, or is she taking you for granted? Does she understand your value? You know what I mean? Does she respect you? So yeah. Yep. How you carry yourself, which is fine, but not the obsessive part, right? Yep. There are boys, guys, men, and F boys. Yep. Yeah, men is the objective for women. Men. Not boys, not guys, not dudes, not bros, okay? And for the guys, it ain't the hoes, it ain't the chicks, you know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. Get with a woman, get with a lady, a woman that knows how to be feminine. You understand? That knows how to play her part in your life. Straight up. You know what I mean? Avery said men are gross. Men more like a little boy would get with anyone, so it's not really a flex getting with a lot of boys. Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's not a flex for a woman to have a bunch of men or to get with a bunch of men. That's not a flex at all. Because it's too easy. You know what I mean? Yep. Never generalize. You said good men are not gross, gross men are gross. Right, exactly. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you can generalize some things, but like to say men are gross, yeah, that's a very like that's too broad of a statement. That's like too ambiguous. You know what I mean? But look, Avery, you're young, so this conversation, no offense, is kind of going over your head a little bit. You know what I mean? You're young. You have a lot to learn. You got a whole lot to learn, and take your time with it. Like as you get older, you'll kind of understand things better. You know. Said didn't have enough letters left. Okay. We got you. And the girls are allowed the stuff too? Right, yep. Okay, I see you, Avery. I got you. A lot of self-respect is out the window nowadays. It is, unfortunately. And look, and it comes down to some people, they don't feel like they're good enough, so they kind of like do little things to cope with shit, which is sad. Like they do, instead of like addressing the issue, being realistic with themselves, they want to live in delusion. They want to try to cope and try to like, put a band-aid on something, sweep shit under the rug and say, well, I don't see this. But I use an analogy, I've said this before for a lot of different situations. If you keep sweeping shit under a rug, eventually it's going to get so high, that pile is going to be so high that you're going to be tripping over it. You know what I mean? You got to think about it like that. Or they say like another analogy, you shovel shit in the corner, like, you know what I mean? Instead of trying to step over, you just scoop it up and throw it off in the corner. Well, eventually, I mean, you're going to smell it even if you ain't looking at it. I'm not going to look. And there's a big-ass pile of shit in your corner. You know what I mean? Well, now it's done funked up everything. So you can't even ignore it. But some people, they try. Boy, they live in delusion so hard, it's scary. They're like, I don't care. It's not real. It's not true. I'm perfect. And, I ain't got to do this. I ain't got to do that. I ain't got to change. I ain't got to improve. Somebody's going to love me, head ass. It's like, nah, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And for the men and the women, nah, bitch. If there's something wrong with you, you need to work on that shit. You know what I mean? If somebody that you care about is pointing out some issues to you, saying, hey, look, you do X, Y, and Z. I don't like that shit. Could you please stop? Or hey, you need to fix this. Or hey, you know what I mean? And then they don't even have to be perfect themselves to point out something about you that needs to be addressed. Don't be like, well, you got issues too, and blah, blah. Don't do that tit for tat shit. You guys can have a conversation and say, okay, I hear you. I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? And then I want you to know, here's some things that bother me, but not even as like a retaliation or like a being petty. Just it should be a focus on solutions. It should be a focus on like how can we both improve for each other and for ourselves. Because if you truly care about somebody, like legit care about somebody, you will, for one, try to find out what to do to fix things. And number two, you'll see what you can do, right, to make yourself a better person. That way you can show up better for that other person, for them other people, for, you know, your family, your friends, your boyfriend, girlfriend, your husband, wife, your children. That literally should be the goal. And if everybody started thinking more that way, or if more people became that way, you know, let's say if your life is out of balance and your relationships that you have with people around you are out of balance, if you start looking at it from that perspective and make sure that other people are on board, because, you know, if they're not on the same page with you, then you don't want to waste your time, right? But make sure that they're also willing to do the work. Make sure that they're willing to invest in, you know, the effort of saying, okay, like how can we improve the circumstances? When you have that dynamic going on, then y'all can overcome anything, really, in my opinion. Yep, family dynamics, friendship, like I said, it applies literally to every situation. This shit can apply to a work situation. You got coworkers and you say, okay, well, we got these struggles in our business, or struggles with our team projects and shit. How can we overcome this? And you say, okay, well, let's find solutions. You got people all willing to work, all willing to do something to make things better. Oh yeah, y'all gonna figure that shit out. Yep, it's a matter of time. You will figure it out. But if you got one person being stubborn, or a few of the people being stubborn or lazy or being stupid, acting silly, being childish and petty and immature, it's like, bitch, we ain't gonna get nowhere. You know what I mean? It'll be one-sided like a mug, or like, you know, just out of balance. That's not good. No, Avery, I feel like you missed the point, low-key. You know what I'm saying? Low-key. Let's see. Yeah. Not all. You didn't lie, I just pointed it out. Oh, y'all talking? Yeah. That's alright, Avery. Look, like I said, you are young. You have a lot to learn, okay? This is actually a very adult conversation to begin with, but you'll get it. You'll get it. Don't feel, here, Avery, I want you to understand something. Don't feel like you got to know everything, okay, at your age. Don't feel like you have to understand every conversation that's going on, and understand, like, always, you know, what to say or the right answers, okay? Be more open to learning and listening than having input sometimes. You get my point? And I say that with a lot of love, okay, Lil Brunk? Be more open just to learning stuff, you know? Yep. What's up, Chris? What up, bro? What up? Talking to people is key. Yeah, communication's key. Yep. If you have a problem, say it. Yep. No matter who it is, really. I mean, look, if you care about somebody and you have an issue with them, or you acknowledge the issue, recognize the issue, then yeah, bring it up to them. Don't just hold it in, you know, because that's how things fall apart. That's how things blow up. Like, man, they do this and I really don't like it, but I'm not going to say nothing. Then eventually it keeps happening because that other person doesn't recognize it as an issue. Only you do, right? You haven't even said nothing to them about it. But then eventually you just snap one day, you blow up because you was holding that shit in so long, and then now you overreact. Now you either pushing the other person away, or you're making yourself look crazy. You know what I mean? At the very least, you're causing like a lot of static, a lot of tension in the dynamics of your relationship, and that's unhealthy. Just say something. Say, hey, I don't like that you do this. And if they respect you and if they care about you enough, they will find a way to either, you know, make it work for the both of y'all. If it's something that like they don't really necessarily want to stop or whatever, but at least there has to be some type of shift to where both you guys can be happy with the outcome. You know what I mean? Like, let's say, I mean, it could be something silly. Like, it could be, let's say you're living with somebody, you know, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, or your children, Let's say it's a family situation, and one of the people say, "Hey, I don't like that you leave the toilet seat up." The other person says, "Oh, well, I like it like that." Well, I mean, look, now you got to figure out if it matters that much. Okay, that's the first thing. Is it that big a deal to cause a big ass problem with it? Or could you just say, well, they leave the seat up, it annoys me, but, you know, and then at the same time, the other person has to say, well, it annoys, let's say, okay, typically it's a man and woman, so it's like the man will say, she doesn't like that I leave the seat up. Okay, one, if not both, have to say, all right, I'm gonna be the one to say, all right, I'll change how I do this. You know what I mean? Now, fights start over shit like that. Really, it sounds stupid, but fights will start over little dumb shit like that. Because to some folks, it ain't dumb. Some people might get hella damn mad about it. They're like, you always leave the seat up. I'm sick of this. I'm going to divorce you because you leaving the toilet seat up. You know, usually there's other little issues happening in a relationship before it even gets to that point. But that's like icing on the cake. That's like the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, oh, they keep doing this. They keep doing that. You know what I mean? But that's why one of the people has to say, all right, they don't like that I leave the seat up. Okay. Is it that big a deal for me to do this? They don't like that I don't flush the toilet. Like, you know, little stuff like that. Okay, let me close the lid when I get done. Right? Or the other person can say, well, it annoys me, but I'm not going to make a big deal out of it, so let me just leave that alone. And be real about it. If it's not that big a deal to you, don't keep bringing it up. Don't keep making it an issue. Turn a mountain into a molehill. You know what I mean? Don't do that shit. You know, oh, you're leaving cabinets open all the time. If it ain't that big a deal, just come behind them and close them. Oh, hey, you know you left the cabinet open. I closed it though, so you're good. You know what I mean? Or the other person could also say, all right, they don't like that I keep leaving cabinets open. Let me make sure I'm more attentive about that. Because that's what it comes down to, in my opinion. Like, a person who really considers you and really is considerate about you, they will understand and hear what you got to say about the things that bother you, and they'll actually like be more mindful of like what they do. You know what I'm saying? They'll be more mindful of like the things that bother you. You know, so that's the whole point. Be more selfless in a relationship. A relationship that's healthy, or one that works, and one that's strong, where the bond is really strong and healthy, is when both people are selfless towards each other. Selfless. SELFLESS, not selfish, selfless, towards each other. Okay? Not about like, oh, well, they didn't do this, I wanted them to do this, and they didn't do it, so now I'm not going to do this. It's like, no, bitch, that's stupid. Keep playing that petty game and see where it gets you, you know? It's going to mess everything up all the time. Yep. Let's see. You said, dog, you didn't miss the point. She took what you said wrongly. That's why you said she missed my point. It's all good. It's all good, Avery. It's all good. Don't trip. Someone told you once when you was in the military, if you want to lead one day, learn how to follow first. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. 100%. Because how the hell are you going to lead somebody when you don't even know nothing? You know what I'm saying? You have to learn from somebody. Everybody that's in any position of leadership, they didn't just be pushed out into the world by their mother, and they walk around like, I know everything. I know how to do this. I know how to do that. I can lead a team. I can lead an army. I could be president. No, hell no. You got to go through shit. You got to learn stuff. So, you know, you can't be a know-it-all and become a leader. You can't. Because sometimes, I'm not saying it's about you, Avery, or anybody in particular in the chat, but like when a person has like that know-it-all mentality, for one, that's annoying, right? But then again, who cares what people think? What matters though is how will it affect you in your life, right? If people look at you and they say, well, they act like they know everything, but they really don't, or they talk as if they know, but they really don't, you know what I mean? Sometimes people speak so confidently about things that they're not really sure about, or things that they might think is true, but it's not true. You know, so it's always good to just kind of sit back and observe sometimes. It doesn't mean you can't engage, or it doesn't mean you can't like participate. You know, if anything, to be honest with you, instead of making statements, declarative statements, you should be more so asking questions. You know what I mean? That's something that's good for people to do. That's a good habit for people to be in. Like, get in rooms around people who know way more than you, people that are doing more than you, they're more capable than you, more experienced than you, and just ask questions. Don't be sitting there trying to just say, oh yeah, okay, and just like being declarative with everything you say, right? Being so matter of fact with everything. Be more so curious, be open minded. Say, all right, I want to learn and understand everything that y'all talking about. So what does this mean? Y'all said this, okay, what does that mean? What's this? What is that? You know, and either they're going to explain it to you, or they're going to tell you, or they're not. You know? But yeah. Yep, you said that's why you don't hold shit in there long, right? Yeah, it cause explosion, yeah. Exactly. That's okay, no, we get it. We get it, Avery, we get it. You said communicate with your partner or something, cause and explain. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, because it could turn into an argument, 100%, yeah. Like let it be known, you know, as often as you can, but don't drive into the ground. And at the same time, you know, at some point you got to ask yourself, if I got to keep saying this to a person, do they even give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? If I got to keep telling them, hey, I don't like that you do this. Hey, could you stop doing this? Hey, this thing. You know what I mean? And then they're getting annoyed by like, you always talking about this, you always talking about that, and I can't do nothing right, and blah, blah. It's like, okay, well, let me get the hell away from you, because you don't understand that when it comes to saying, okay, I don't want there to be an issue, let me see what I could do to be different. You know what I mean? What can I do? And it could end up like snowballing. Sometimes it can end up in a position where you have somebody who's like nitpicky, or somebody who points out things a lot. They notice issues and they say something about it. Initially, it's not that big a deal. They might mention it one time, maybe twice, and it's not that big a deal. But then how it gets out of control is the person keeps saying stuff about it because it really gets under their skin, and the other person gets annoyed at the fact that they're keep getting mentioned to about the shit, right? You know what I mean? So then it creates like that tension between both people, where they say, well, they keep saying this, they keep complaining and talking about this and that, blah blah. Yeah, but the other person has already told this other person numerous times. And then instead of that other person just pulling back and saying, okay, this person doesn't care, or they don't get it or something like that, they keep saying, and the other person gets annoyed. And then they really shut down. They say, well, I'm not going to do nothing then, because they just keep on nagging and complaining anyway, so that's all they're going to do. And they ain't going to do nothing else other than that. So then that other person has to say, all right, well, I got two options. I can either let it go and not let it bother me, or I can get the fuck away from this person and like exit the dynamic. You know what I mean? And don't even have to be a relationship, like as far as a romantic relationship. It could be anything, friendship, you know, that kind of stuff. But that person has to say like, okay, I got two choices. Either I can leave this person alone because either they don't care or they don't get it or whatever the fuck. I could either leave them alone and move on, or I could just let it go and not let it bother me. Two options, that's it. Because the person done said enough. You done told them many, many times. You done said the same thing over and over and over. Either that person's going to change and they're going to get it and they're going to care enough to try to do something about it, or they don't. And then that's when you got to make a choice that's good for you. You know? But yeah, we got Chris in the house. Oh boy, Chris. Thank you, man. Thank you. You said send you drums and you do the melody this week. Let's see what. Okay, all right, yeah. Where you gonna send them to? You gonna send them on email, or you gonna send them through Discord? I don't even know how that works. How do you send shit like that through Discord? I don't know. You let me know. All right, you let me know. But yeah, we could pin this. Thank you, Black Rose. Appreciate that. Shout out to Excessive, Chris, and Lil Brunk. Okay, Lil Brunk. Hey, Lil Brunk. Yeah, Isabella. Yeah, collab. We're gonna definitely do something. And I had another idea too that I'm gonna talk with you behind the scenes, bro. All right, like a music project that I want to do. Some idea that I had come up with in my mind the other night. I was like, this seems like something that's pretty tight. At least it will be. It will be. You said, why you think you're in this room? Yeah, because you want to learn. Because, you know, you going to be smart. Okay, yeah. Sometimes partners have trauma, and then when someone points out a flaw in them, and then mind goes into shut down a fight. Yeah, that could happen too. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Uh, that's what causes people to be like, well, you do this right. Yeah, yeah, yep, yep. And like I said, that usually does come from like holding stuff in, and at the same time also like personal insecurities. You know, maybe there's things that they don't feel like they're capable of, or maybe things that they know they're flawed about, or maybe they just don't believe in themselves enough. They might not feel like they're good enough, and so they instead of like trying to see like what they can do to become better, they rather run away from the responsibility of the relationship and run away from the responsibility of like being better for that other person, giving more, or like giving what that other person deserves, and they just kind of make excuses and then try to make it seem like the other person's an issue instead of taking accountability for the shit that they do. Because both people, when a relationship is not working out, like I say, I'm not just talking about romantic, I'm talking about every kind, right? But when there's two or more people involved in some type of like connection, work situation, family dynamic, your friend, your social circle, your romantic partners, anytime there's like issues or the shit ain't working, 9 times out of 10, both people are playing a part. Usually most people, if not everybody involved, is playing a part in how that shit is being negative. You know what I'm saying? Now, different people might be doing different things. They might be contributing to the downfall of it in different ways, but both people are playing a part. Like, especially when you talk about like a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife situation. Yeah, both people are playing some type of role, 100%. Yep. You know what I mean? 100%. 100%. Yep. Shut down is like nodding but not really listening. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, kind of just spacing out, tuning somebody out. Yep. Okay, yeah, you gonna send the email? I got you. I'll send you mine. I'll do it here in a minute. Let's see. You say you put in a file, then you send the file through Discord, then you save the file. She's like, it's easy. It's 1, 2, 3 type shit. I got you. You said you hate. Damn, don't say you hate nobody. You could say you hate the fact that people might have victim mindsets. You know what I mean? Don't say you hate anybody though. That's not good. My dad always used to say to me growing up, he said, I don't hate nobody, I hate their ways. You know what I mean? I don't hate anybody, but I hate their ways. Where he said just like that. He said, I don't hate nobody, I hate their ways. I said, yeah, Dad, that makes sense. That's valid. So don't hate the person, just hate their behavior. Hate the fact that they do certain things. You can say, I really don't like that shit that you do, but I love you. You know what I mean? You could love somebody but not like the shit that they say or their behavior or their actions. That's legit. You could definitely love somebody, definitely care about somebody, but just they're doing shit that is a problem. You know what I mean? You say you aren't the victim in every situation. Exactly. Yeah, facts. Yeah, some people, they like to play that role though, to seek sympathy or pity from other people, or because they might have done something. And so instead of like taking that accountability, instead of like taking ownership and just kind of facing what they did and saying, okay, yeah, I know I did this and blah blah. Instead of like doing that, they take the cowardly route, and they play victim and try to make it seem to other people like, oh, this person did this and this and this and this, and that's why I did this and this and this, and yeah, but I didn't do nothing. No, they just kind of did this. It's almost like kids in school that get into a fight, and one kid was picking with another kid, and they get their ass whooped. You know what I mean? By the other kid, and then they run to the teacher. The kid they got their butt whooped, they run to the teacher and they say, he so and so beat me up. And then everybody jumps on the other kid and say, why you do that to him? Why you do that? Why you beat him up? You know what I mean? And it's like, little do they know that other kid was antagonizing the shit. You know what I mean? More than likely they were the one that initiated something. They were instigating shit. So yeah. Well, that's usually what happens. You know what I'm saying? But they will play victim. They throw in a rock and hide their hand, so to speak. They do some shit, they cause issues, and they wonder why things end up, getting messed up. It's like, well, I mean, to be honest with you, to be fair, actually, to be completely fair, if you didn't do these things, these series of things, then, the following events might have never occurred, you know? If you showed up better in the first place, if you didn't do the thing, if you did the thing or if you didn't do the thing, whichever it looks like. If you didn't do the bad thing or if you didn't do the thing you shouldn't have did, or if you did the thing that you were supposed to do, then you wouldn't be sitting there looking like you do. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah, strongly disliked. That's right. That's a better way of saying that. J-Dog, you said it's like what your grandfather said, a relationship isn't 50-50, it's 100-100. Exactly. Yep. I'm glad you said that too. 100-100. Yes. You either commit to the relationship or don't commit at all. Yep. Yep. That's true, man. Because some people, they get fickle. And look, and it doesn't mean that if a person is not at their 100% best, because imagine when you get sick, right? When you marry somebody, they say for better, for worse, for sicker, for poor, that kind of shit. That's legit, because if you, let's say if you're feeling great and you're like, able to really perform at your best, and the person that you're with that you really, really care deeply about, they're not able to do, everything that they may want to do for you, for whatever reason, whatever it looks like, right? They might be, let's say they might actually be physically unwell, and then they, let's say if they can't clean. Let's say if you got that kind of dynamic in the household where like the woman cleans, the man makes the money, that kind of shit. And let's say the woman, she's not healthy, she's not feeling good. So she's not able to like maintain her side of the bargain, or her side of like, what y'all got set up. The thing that y'all have understood between the two of you, right? However that looks, because it could be different for every couple. But it doesn't mean that you all of a sudden say, well, oh, she's no good, I'm going to leave her now. You know what I mean? But at the same time, that person, let's say, we'll use that same example, that woman has to say, okay, well, what can I do to get back to my best self? Now, where it's fucked up is, let's say, okay, we'll keep it consistent, use the same example. If that woman's sitting there smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol every day, eating a bunch of junk food, and laying around being lazy and shit, then, yeah, no shit that she's going to feel like that. It's not even a coincidence. You know what I mean? So then that's when the guy has to say, well, either she's going to stop this stuff that's like hurting her so she could be better and actually show up and be my wife for real, like become, the person I married, or like get back to that point. Or she's just going to keep on trashing herself, keep on, mistreating herself, and to the point where it's like, all right, well, now she's not even any good for herself. You know what I mean? That's that kind of shit does happen for real. Like that's like actually a real life scenario. Some relationships end because of stuff like that. Imagine you get with somebody and they look good, right? And this could be for both men and women. You get with somebody and they look good. Now, if you don't care, that's one thing. But if you want them to still look the same way, or at least close to it, some people are real picky about this kind of shit. Let's keep it real. And the other person lets themselves go, or they get lazy about it, and they get comfortable and say, oh, I ain't got to do nothing no more. That's why it's like maintenance. You know what I mean? Relationships are things that you have to maintain. They take work. Relationships aren't just things you just get in and everything just works out naturally. Now, sometimes it's easier. If you guys mesh well and you got a lot of things in common, or you got good chemistry, or you guys, connect on a deeper level, then it becomes easier to be together. But it doesn't mean that one of y'all can get lazy, the other person's still showing up the way they're supposed to, or show up kind of like how they did when they first met you. And the other person say, oh, well, I ain't got to try as hard now. I ain't got to do this and do that. Like, no, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You know what I mean? Even if it's just like for a couple of days you off or something like that, okay, whatever. But if you sitting up years and months and years and the shit, you going off in a different direction and becoming a different kind of person, then that's not going to fly with nobody, whether you're a woman or a guy, Straight up. Remember when my dad said, yep. Man, hey, boy, I can't even begin to tell y'all. You said my dad was right. Yo, listen, my dad was right about so much shit, it was scary. That's why it was tough. When my dad passed away, man, it was tough, because I was like, damn, who am I going to go to for this and for this and this? You know what I mean? Because it wasn't even necessarily like my dad helped me with Where like, some people go to their parents for money and shit. I really didn't go to my dad for that. You know, my dad wasn't rich, so I couldn't be like, hey dad, can you pay my bills? Like that shit never happened, right? But what it was is like, if there's a scenario where I didn't know what to do, or like I had questions, or was curious about certain things, or just like, I need some advice. I can go to my dad, boom, and he was like, son, you do this, all right? Oh, that's what's going on. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. And I'm like, damn, all right. And it would almost always work exactly the way he said. But even if it didn't happen exactly the way he said, at least it would work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I grew up feeling like my dad was like, shit. I thought he knew everything for real. But yeah. Rest in peace, my dad. He said, hate the sin, not the sinner. Right, exactly. Yep, strongly agree with that. Yep. Don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. That too. Yep, that's 100% true. And it's funny, ironic, because a lot of times people who have the most issues, the most flaws, will be the people like, having the most opinions and shit. It's like, bitch, your shit is way out of order, way out of order. I almost say out of whack, but that too. It could be that too. Yeah, yeah. Way out of whack, way out of order. But yet you got an issue with everybody else and everything else. It's like, okay, all right, get your life together. Shit. Straight up. Some people get so focused on what everybody else is doing rather than themselves, and they end up they get carried away in the wrong way. You know. Sometimes they get their ass swept up in the wind. You know what I mean? If you catch my drift. No pun intended. Let's see. He said, yeah, if people can't be there for when you're at your lowest low, then they don't deserve to be there for your highs. Oh, that's deep. J-Dog, oh, that's deep. If people can't be there for when you're at your lowest low, then they don't deserve to be there for your highs. And then that's something. And that's something. And then they'll turn around and then they'll come back to you and say, but I was there for you. Or if some shit don't work out, they'll be like, well, you left me to do this and do that. It's like, no, I was actually the one legit struggling. You know what I'm saying? That's how people will say, or they could be saying it to you. You know, it could have been something that a person would do in the opposite fashion. They could be like, well, I had to do X, Y, and Z, but like, instead of like sticking around, here's the point. That's why when you marry somebody, for better or for worse, you have to keep in mind that they're not going to always, we're not robots, they're not going to always be at their best every single living day of their life. There's going to be some days because shit happens. They might get sick, they might get hit with something. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, it does happen, God forbid. You know, I would love to say everybody just, will forever and always be healthy and vibrant and beautiful and energetic and all that shit, but realistically speaking, that's not the case. So, when you go into a relationship knowing that and understanding that, you can be more realistic and say, well, okay, it's going to be like this sometimes. It might be a little rough and rocky here and there. It might be some tension, might be some disagreements, might be this or that. But as long as you know that they got your back and you got theirs, oh, yeah, you can get through shit. You'll be able to, for sure. 100%. But, yep. Yeah, be there for people even when things ain't working out for them. Yep. If you really care about them. If you really care about them. You see them struggling, boy. Yeah. Yep. Be there for them. Oh, okay. I got you. Do the drums and melody. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, we can try that. Yeah, yeah. I'm down for that. Excessive. We can try that. Avery's like, I don't want no spoilers. Okay. It's just study music. Okay. Yeah. Put it out. Get 50%. Okay, I got you. Yeah, yeah. Sounds good, man. Sounds really good. Yeah, yeah. No, I agree with that. It will be a gym by the end, man. Because we're both really talented. So, yeah. Now, we're going to make some cool shit. We definitely going to make some cool shit. I'm looking forward to that. No, not even thinking it. Say you know it will be. Shit, I know it's gonna be. I know it's gonna be. We want to do a collab, but we're both. Yeah, yeah. No, it's always something going on, man. Always something going on. But look, The good thing is we do live in the modern day, so technology allows us the time to say, okay, today I'll do something here and there on this, then tomorrow I may not be able to, But as long as we can, like, what's the word? As long as we can build it through the technology, then it's possible. That's one good thing about nowadays. Like back in the day, shit. I mean, this has been for a while like this, but if you talk about decades ago, you had to be physically present with people to get anything done. And sometimes people had to get on a flight and fly all the way to another location just to be physically present to get some type of work done, especially when it comes to music. Now, I mean, yeah, when we talk about the music, shit, just send stuff back and forth, so it'll get done. It'll definitely get done. 100%. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. What the fuck? Are you serious? He passed away? Bro, no way. Dude, honestly, like, no joke. And I know it's kind of like an internet meme type shit, but Chuck Norris was one of those people that you kind of, when you would think about this guy, you almost think like this dude's never gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude probably gonna live to be 200 years old or some shit. Straight up. Because that's a common meme. Like, oh yeah, Chuck Norris, he eats like steel bars for breakfast or some shit. Like he was that kind of dude where he just seemed like he had so much tenacity. And that's a tough ass dude. You know what I'm saying? Chuck Norris passed away. Rest in peace to him. No way, bro. What the fuck? That's crazy. And you know what's even trippier about it? He was born 9 days ago. Or, no, not 11 days ago. But he passed away 9 days after his birthday. That's crazy. How old was he? 86, what did they say? 76? Oh, 86, yeah, 86. I mean, that's a decent age. I really would have thought he would have lived to be older than that. I thought he was going to be like 100 something. But wow, okay. Alright, yep. Rest in peace to Chuck Norris, man. Yeah, he was one of those dudes, man. Straight up. He was one of those dudes. Fight against Bruce Lee was good. Yeah, no, for real. You said they say Chuck Norris won a breath holding contest underwater against the fish. Yeah. Yeah, he was that kind of guy where people had them kind of little memes about him. Yeah, straight up. He said, bro, AI is literally making its own AI music. What? I'm not surprised by that. Like, we're living in a time now where AI will start making themselves. Like, no bullshit. Imagine, have y'all seen iRobot? I didn't see that movie till like a few years ago. And that movie old as hell. But like, iRobot, man, like, I don't remember if this kind of concept happened in the movie, but I can imagine a time where, where the AI is like activating themselves, they make replicas of themselves, and they say, oh, let's just make copies of other robots and just walk around and just run shit, just take over shit. You know what I mean? So if you saying that when it comes to music, I'm totally not surprised, bro. AI is like, I would like to, and it's not even about like a matter of opinion. They just do shit. They say it makes sense to, I'm trying to understand like the reasoning factor behind the AI because everything is different. Some AI is based off of like trying to emulate human emotions. Some AI is just total reasoning models. Just straight up like, okay, what makes the most sense? What is the most efficient? What is literally the most logical thing? So some AI might see a point in just saying, all right, well, let's just make a song for this and a song for that. People aren't good enough to do this or that. Let's just run this and implement this. And yeah, shit, that could be a problem. Now, when it comes to music, I'm not really tripping off it because people will still want to hear real music, even if AI is really, really good with it. Let's say AI gets so good with it where you almost can't even tell if a person made it or not. It won't have that same soul. It won't have that same unique creativity that a person would do, And if anything, I think it might force people to innovate their music a little bit more. Because if you can have an AI robot or a program just make some shit, and it sounds really good, boy, people are gonna be like, damn, I gotta get creative here. Gotta get creative. When Chuck Norris was born, the doctor slapped him and he slapped him back, yeah. Exactly. That's funny. Daisy. Who's Daisy? What you talking about, Daisy? At 17? What you talking about? Xander from Buffy? Wait, what? Let me see this. Let me see this. What? Say what? Damn, for real? Nah, he wasn't old at all. Wow. 54 years old. How they say he passed away in his sleep of natural causes at 54? That don't sound right to me. The fuck? Hell no, bitch. There ain't nobody dying at 54 of natural causes. What the fuck, bro? That shit don't sound... Hell no. Do they think we stupid or what? Natural causes. Ain't nobody dying at no damn 54 natural causes. What kind of shit is that? Anyway, to be honest with y'all, man, when it comes like the entertainment industry and Hollywood and all that type of shit, you know, when stuff be happening, I'm not gonna say it's always tied to some type of like deeper meaning or something that's like what's the word I'm looking for? Something heinous or treacherous or like, you know, dark secretive shit. But there is some of that. For sure there is, yeah. So who knows, man? You say your nails fell off due to volleyball? Well, that, yeah. What you think? You think you gonna play volleyball and you gonna keep your little, what is it, a manicure? You think you gonna keep that playing volleyball? Hell no. You better pick a different sport. If you care about your nails, you better pick a different sport. That's all I got to say. All right. Your press-ons, yeah. Oh, my bad. I didn't know what Daisy you was talking about, Avery. You just said that out in the open, like I'm, you know what I mean? My bad. Rest in peace to Daisy as well. But you said you thought that about Daisy. Yeah. I think most people, when you have a dog growing up, a cat, any type of pet, right? Any type of pet that like lasts, their lifespan that lasts a long time. Like you could be, I have a friend who, his dog actually recently passed away, like, I don't know, a few years ago. And he had this dog since I've known him. And I've known him since he was 4. You get what I'm saying? I was like 6 years old. He was 4 years old. He had the same dog. And now we're both in our 30s. And all of a sudden his dog passed away like, I think it was like 2 years ago. Or about 2 years ago. So that's a long ass time, man. That's like 20 something years that he had this dog. You know? So, yeah, I mean, that could happen. That could definitely happen to a point where you say, all right, well, they're going to be around forever, but nothing lasts forever. Nothing does. That's why you got to appreciate it while you got it, folks. Appreciate your life. Appreciate the people in your life. Appreciate your pets. Appreciate your children. Just be grateful. And I'm being very serious when I say that. Be grateful. Wake up every day and be like, thank you, I'm here again. And then look to the people around you that you care about. If you live with people, you live with your family, you live with your husband, wife, your girlfriend, boyfriend, you know, whoever you're around, immediately when you get up, even if you upset at them, first of all, never go to bed mad. Don't go to bed angry at people. That's a very silly thing to do. Because imagine how fucked it would be if you have a really bad argument with somebody, right? Let's just say hypothetically, I'm not saying it's about anybody in particular because I don't want nothing like this to happen to nobody. But let's say somebody, I'll say it that way, somebody has a really bad argument, or it could be something even minor and petty. And then they choose to go to bed, they say some things they shouldn't have said, and then they wake up the next day, but both of them didn't. Only one of them got to wake up. You see what I'm saying? And now now a person can't apologize. That other person ain't there to interact no more. And then the person who is still left behind, who's still here, when the person they cared about is no longer here, they're going to feel real fucking stupid. They're going to be sitting there looking real stupid, and they're going to be really damn hurt too, because they're going to be like, man, Didn't even have to do all that. Didn't even have to have that kind of issue. Didn't even have to, you know what I mean? So things be put in perspective for you, for a person, whenever they realize, this person is no longer around to, bump heads with or whatever. So always appreciate your life, okay? Always appreciate your life. Always do that. He said, knew a cat that lived to be 22. That's what's up. Yeah, that's rare, man. Most animals, like when it comes to cats and dogs specifically, they live about 15 years on average, something like that. So if they make it to their 20s, oh man, that's crazy. That's impressive for real. That cat was an old cat for real. An old cat walking around like, I've seen some things. He'd go to talk to other cats like, I've seen things you will never see, head ass. No, but for real though, folks, always show appreciation to the people in your life. Hug them, kiss them, tell them you love them. All right. If you live with your parents, hug your mom, hug your dad. Okay, like do that today before you go to bed. Call them up. If you ain't around them, call them up and say, hey, I love you. Hey, I'm just thinking of you. Hope you're doing well. You even got to sit on the phone with them for no long period of time. Just call them up or text them and say, hey, just thinking of you. Just to let you know, care about you. All right, now bye-bye. You know what I mean? Bye, I got to go. I just let you know, head ass. But for real though, don't look at it like it's such a big burden, or don't let your pride get in the way. If you truly care about somebody, you let them know today. You let them know right now. You let them know right now. All right? Now, unfortunately, in some cases, when you got people in your life that you care about that are pushing you away, or they ain't speaking with you, and there's nothing you can do to get through to them, or there's nothing, no type of progress being made in that regard, then you just got to let it go. Keep living your life and do you, bro. All right, whoever you are. But yeah, no. If you at least have like any level of communication with somebody, even if it's not the best, then just let them know how you feel. Okay, if you really care about them, let them know, straight up. Because tomorrow is not promised to nobody. She had no claws in the front. Wait, did they get her declawed, or did they? Was it because of age? I'm not gonna lie. I actually, I was gonna say I met a cat, but I guess it makes sense because a cat. Some of these animals are like people sometimes, man. But anyway, some of my friends, they had this cat, so I met this cat, right? I forgot this cat's name, but this cat was so trippy. I'll never forget. This was back when I used to smoke a lot of cannabis, a lot of THC, so to speak. And I was at my friend's house, and we was just, getting baked, just getting fried like a mug. And this cat, man, and I'm not really a big cat person at all. I'm allergic to them, so I don't fuck with cats. I don't dislike them. I ain't got nothing against them. When I see cats, I'm not like, oh, hey, what's up, cat? And be trying to pet it and shit, because no, it's going to fuck me up. So, I keep my distance. But this one cat, man, for whatever reason, I wasn't reacting. Oh, you are. My bad. Yawning and shit. This cat, I wasn't reacting to it. Like, it wasn't triggering my allergies. That was one thing that was interesting. Another thing, too, though, I was sitting there super baked, sitting on one of my friend's bed, and the cat, like, just crawled up to me and, like, laid on my arm and started pawing at my arm, but the cat had no claws. You know what I mean? And I was like, that was, like, the weirdest sensation ever, because I was like, what the fuck? And the cat was, like, staring right at my face and just, like, gripping my arm, like pawing me. In most cases, it would be clawing me, but since they ain't got no claws, it wasn't doing nothing. And it felt so weird. And I was like, what the fuck? And I remember turning. I was like, what is that? And I turned and looked at the cat. And I was looking at the cat. And me and the cat was making eye contact for like a solid minute. I was just staring at the cat, looking at the cat's eyes. And the cat was just staring at me. And we were just like, I'm like, so what are you doing, bro? I'm like, why are you doing that? I looked down at my arm. I looked back up at the cat. The cat just still like just doing that shit, just looking at me. I'm like, bro, this is a person, bro. This is a person brought back into a cat's body. What did you do? You know what I'm saying? What did you do to come back as a cat, bro? Did you do something good? Like you enjoy your life, or did you? Is this punishment? What happened here? You know what I'm saying? But no, that was yeah, that just made me think of that. When you said the cat didn't have any claws, that's the first thing I thought about. Man. Yep. Let's pull this back up. Let me see. Is it not sure didn't meet the cat until she was already 20? Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, did you ever experience that though, Chris? You know, because some cats, boy, they'll swipe the shit out of you. You know what I mean? I remember I was playing with a cat one time, and I was at one of my other friends' house, and this cat ran underneath a box, like a cardboard box, and I was swiping my finger at the edge of the box, just kind of like running my finger back and forth, because every time I did, the cat would like lift the box up and stick his paw out from underneath, you know, as if it was trying to grab my hand. But I kept swiping my finger back and forth, and then the cat, like super lightning fast, like it was unbelievably fast. I was swiping my finger, and that cat said, "Zoom!" Shot its arm out from underneath the box, sliced my whole finger open. I said, "Damn!" I was like, "Oh hell no, boy!" The cat done, yeah, it sliced my whole finger open. I said, "Oh no, see." I like, I can't play with you, cat. I can't play with you. Yeah, you a bad cat. Fuck out of here. Fuck that. You know what I mean? I looked, I looked at my friend and said, "Hey, get your cat, man. Get your cat. Look what they did. Throw him out. Throw him out the window. Okay, get him out of here." Anyway, J Dog said in 2018, Steven Hillenburg passed away while Sponge on the Run was in the works. He was a producer of it. It turned from another SpongeBob movie to a tribute to Stefan. Okay. Okay. So SpongeBob Out of Water was made tribute to Ernest Borg. How you say it? Borgnine? He was the voice of Mermaid Man. He died in 2012, and the movie came out in 2015. I think I heard about that. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, right? I think I did hear about him passing away, actually. Because I used to watch SpongeBob a little bit here and there when I was growing up. Yeah, it wasn't really my favorite show, but I'd check it out. I would definitely check it out. I certainly did. But all right, y'all, like the video, sub to the channel. We're going to finally, after, great conversation. I feel like we had a lot of, great things to talk about. Amazing, beautiful conversation, like always. But yeah, I've been talking a lot, man, and I got to get some water. So give me just a minute or so. We'll get back and finally, officially get into the show, okay? Like the video, y'all. Subscribe today. Let people know about the show. I'll be right back. All right. We back. Let me double check something real quick. Okay. Yo, I need to see how to get this up. 18. I'm so close to this. Hold on. Package. How do I rank up with this? I don't know. See the upgrade screens for more information. I'm here. How do I get this? Let me see something. I don't know. I don't even know. Oh, well, anyway, okay, let's get back to the show, man. Let's officially start this mug, okay? Dire Marsh, yep, that's where we're going. Wish us luck, y'all, wish us luck. Going on the run, this should be fun, man. I ain't played this game in like 2 days. J-Dog, you said Steven, though, pretty sure he passed away from ALS. Oh, that's sad, man. Diagnosed with in 2017. Yeah, ALS is no joke. You know, I don't know like a lot about it, but I do know it's a very debilitating thing. You know, it's kind of like MS in a way, right? ALS is similar to MS a little bit. Yeah, some of those things, like I'm not gonna say it to say like, okay, you can cure it for sure. But from my perspective, okay, I'm not a doctor. Take this for, you know, for what you want, do your own research. But some things, even things that may seem that are incurable or things that may seem impossible to overcome, there might be certain things that a person has to do as far as like really be dramatic with their change in their diet, their lifestyle, whatever. But some things you can cure, like some things you can, I'll say some things you can improve. I don't say cure because they be like, "What you talking about? You talking about people can cure this and cure that?" Like, chill out. You know, but yeah, fasting is one good way. Fasting could help. What's up? We got Space Man, Spiff in the game, and who else? What that saying?
What's up?
What's up? Who else we got in this mod? Mara Rara Roo. Okay, Mara Rara. I got you. What's up?
What's really good?
Everything, man. Life.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright, what y'all trying to do, man? I gotta get some spark leaf.
Oh yeah, me too actually.
Okay, there we go. That'll work.
Well, yeah. I mean,
there's enough
cool.
around. There's enough around.
Yeah, sure. I gotta go to maintenance. It looks like.
Oh shit. To maintenance. Okay, we can do that.
Yep.
Damn, I ain't played this in a couple days, boy. Oh my goodness. You're messing me up. Nah, just AI.
Okay, coming. Yo, back up.
Appreciate you.
I backed you up far. That was awesome.
Yeah, the door knocked me in. I don't know why. This game has some little glitches here and there, but you know I haven't noticed too many issues.
Let's get patched up. Love it.
Not too many.
Careful here.
Put a claymore on the stairs.
I got you.
Oh, I forgot I have thermal. Nice.
What is thermal? Is it like an ability?
Thermal scope.
Oh, okay.
Damn, dude. That thing takes hella fucking ammo on that.
Alright, y'all ready to head there? Down to maintenance.
Don't ignore this.
Oh, wait, let me see.
Yep.
What mission everybody got? Let me see.
Oh, fuck. I hit the thing, but I didn't get trapped in there. Luckily.
Okay, so
I get
me and
trapped in there.
you, we got the same mission, and then Spaceman got okay,
Found something.
okay, I see.
Hey, is that a team? You...
Oh,
Bad news.
them players over there.
Throw now.
Yeah, back it up if it's players. Back it up to us.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Fuck them up.
Good
They're
stuff.
throwing smoke,
Shit.
but I can
Rifle
see
cruise
through
not
all
far.
that shit.
You done too?
Downed one,
That's
down
all
one.
3 of them. I'm pretty sure it's all 3 of them.
Victim spotted.
I got you.
Good shit, dude.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Reloading.
Oh shit.
What the fuck? Right here,
Whoa,
right here.
damn. Oh no.
Oh,
Ooh,
dude.
shit.
We weren't looking. Oh.
Oh man, how they come out with
Was
that, boy?
that 2 teams?
How the fuck? Yeah, it's 2 separate teams. How the hell? They wasn't playing around. God dang. Oh shit. They wasn't playing around at all. Well, GG for while it lasted, I guess.
Yeah, dude, GG.
Damn, that's crazy.
Hell yeah.
All right, bro. You have a good night, man. That's some crazy shit. We was in that mug for like seconds. That's what, at least what it felt like. I lost all my shit, bro. Look at my loadout value. Oh, damn. He lost way more. 3,000. Yeah. Gotta let it go. Gotta shake it off, you know? The only things of value that really I lost, all my blue stuff, my blue shield, my blue implants. That's really decent core. Some decent weapons, backpack, but everything else, nah, not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Well, damn, yeah, I feel rusty, man. It's like I take 2 days off from playing a game, and it's like I forget how to play all of a sudden. What the fuck? All right, we gotta go back, though. We gotta go back. So I want to try this. I want to try something. Let's see if we can use this. Oh, they gonna let me use it for real? What? Yo. No fucking way. Really? Okay. Yeah, alright. Yeah. That's what's up. I get to use this kit on the regular mission, bro. I cannot believe that. I can't believe that, for real. Anyway, wish us luck, y'all. Wish us luck. Don't be sleeping in the chat, sitting way in the back. Alright, but yeah, wish us luck, please. Let's hype it up and make sure we come into this with some positive energy. Okay? Okay, what up? We got Absence of Light and Magwan. What's up?
Oh yeah. What's up, man?
Magwan? Is it Magwan?
I think I have to go to bio research.
Bio research, okay. If y'all see some spark leaves, man, let me know.
Yeah, I find spark leaf.
It should kind of just be all around, right? All around
Yeah, it
and
is.
shit.
I mean, do you need 3?
It says just 1 for now. I'm on that parasitism.
Alright, yeah.
Oh shit.
hate these damn.
Doctor's orders.
The turrets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's,
They can mess you
I
up,
don't
man,
wanna
for real.
shoot.
Them things can mess you up quick.
Thought I heard gunshots up here.
Hey, yo, have y'all tried that cryo mission yet?
I have not.
Yeah, me neither.
Figure there's plenty of time for that.
Yeah, I think it's only available on the weekend, though. So we got like a day and a half players. Yep. Man, they got me quick.
Don't ignore this.
Recon right there.
Oh shit! Is that all of them?
No, Recon's still up, and I think there's Assassin still up. Appreciate you, thank you.
Gotta get them.
Let's get patched up.
Recon's down.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
I opened the door. They were just in here.
Yeah, they were
Hanging
standing
out.
there.
Oh, that is everybody. There's 3 down here.
Nice,
Oh.
okay, good shit.
Oh, there's one right here.
Good shit.
I was like, oh, what are you guys doing?
They was chilling. Chilling like a mother boy,
Yeah.
just standing right there. Okay. Need some of this crafting stuff here. Get rid of this. Let me drop this ammo crate.
Oh, there's like 3 ammo crates in this bag right here.
Damn, okay.
There's an advanced ammo crate too, so if you need ammo, there's plenty.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm good on the ammo for now.
Prepare for increased hostile
For
action.
now. Oh, excuse me.
Men drone out.
Let's see.
A rift of anomalous energy has manifested in the area.
What's this?
What that announcement just say?
The anomalous rift has coalesced into
Oh,
a
really?
visible sample.
Y'all ever do that?
I don't know, once.
I don't even know what that thing is about.
You just pick it up, the AI uplink, and put it in this box, and it like turns it into this square you extract with.
Okay. You get money or something for it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Let's get patched up.
What's that? You heard that gunfire?
Yep,
I
yeah,
was
it's
down,
out
I was
there.
down in the basement.
It sounded close.
It actually did.
I'm still trying to find this quest.
Time to hunt.
Signal recall.
We in the right
window
spot for your
closes in
quest?
20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm getting it right now.
Alright. All good, man. Take your time. I'm chilling. Chilling.
Doctor's orders.
Everybody got a bot? Okay.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
Oh, shit.
I wish they would fix this damn jump feature, man. They keep updating the game, but they can't fix the jump. What the hell? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit is hella annoying. Boy, we trying to jump over shit.
Something's out there.
Hey. I got the sample. Did I not pick it up? Oh, I hate shit like that. Didn't pick up the sample. But then all.
It
But
didn't
then
work.
remind you, always pick up. Alright, we gotta get out of here because people hear all that and they're on their way.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I grab this. And get this. Okay.
I have to go to quarantine. That's far. I don't know where you guys are running.
Over there.
Where we at now? About research. Well, if I can find a spark leaf, I can get my second part of my mission done here. And I gotta go to quarantine as well.
Yeah, well,
after
maybe
that.
maybe along the way. I don't.
Let me see if I can find a spark leaf around here.
Those flowers that drop those sparklers were kind of hard to see.
Yeah, sometimes it's sticking out the ground, but it's like the shit blends in, you know. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can find one out here. Should be able to. It shouldn't be that far. Damn it.
Med drone active.
I can't believe I can't find no damn spark leaf. That's wild.
Oh my gosh! I was like, what is this flying at me through a bot that far? I was like, what is this? What is this new shit? Yeah, I usually seen sparkly by now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is crazy. And what's ironic is, like, whenever I'm not doing the kind of mission, I'll find them everywhere.
Yeah. You can try to hug the outside over here. I was just over here for something.
Around the edge of the
Another
building.
match and saw some.
Yeah, I actually saw one in the exact same spot one time, but I'm guessing it's like kind of procedurally generated in a way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know what the flower looks like exactly.
It looks pretty
You'll
similar.
see it because it's like yellow.
Yeah, a little lighter green. Kind of glows a little bit. It stands out, but not like obvious. Like you kind of got to be up on it, you know. I can't believe I can't find this shit. It's actually crazy.
I think I found one.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm coming right over there now.
Med drone out.
Alright, where you at? Right there. Damn, why I gotta be all the way over here?
Connection collapse in
Thank you,
15
though. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's out in the...
Well, it's not letting me pick it up. What the fuck? Can you pick it up?
Oh, that is... look. Yeah, it says I can, but I don't...
It says I can pick that too.
Bro, what the fuck? I don't even have the option.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
Yo, can you pick it up and just drop it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, but actually it works for him. I forgot we're a team, so what we pick up
Yeah.
works for him too.
Okay.
I can think
Go
about
ahead,
that.
try pick it up.
Alright, let me drop this. Now I can get it. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
now
you
we
very
gotta go
much.
back to where we just were.
Yeah, just real quick. I'll slide back over there real quick.
Alright.
I'll come with you.
I appreciate that. Yeah, this map will
Oh,
have
how
you
many times
zigzagging
it's squad.
back and forth.
Yeah.
Careful. Curious.
You know, like which build I gotta go to for this? Have you ever done this
If it's
mission?
like the chitin sample one, it's right. It's like this little thing above me. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't done this one.
It says extract biotic sample from spark leaf and bio research. So I'm not sure what building it is, cause like you know, a couple of them over here. I'm just gonna run upstairs and see what's up.
The second floor of the westernmost building.
Oh, that's what it says.
Yeah, second floor of the west.
So western.
This is what it is for the chitin sample, where I am.
Okay, it should be over here then. Yeah, it should be the right spot.
Feeling better.
Yeah, if you hover over the objective, it tells you more where to find it.
Wait, is this it? Oh, this probably is it right here.
Yeah, you just put that spark leaf in there and it'll drop your sample.
Okay. And yeah, you said just hover over the mission. They'll tell you the details.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Hopefully that works.
The sample was claimed by rival runners.
Okay, by example. Okay. Well, yep, to quarantine we go then.
Yeah, we both have to.
Yep. That worked out. That worked out. You got a mark?
Huff it though, cause it's getting low on time.
You got it marked on the map?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Gas mark.
Just want to make sure I'm going to the right marker. You just running off in the wrong direction. I'm surprised we didn't encounter more people by now.
Right. We will. Don't worry about it.
He said, yeah.
It's about time for the rooks to start popping up.
Right.
Oh, wait, so the rooks had to come in at a certain point in the mission?
Like 17 minutes or something like that.
Oh.
That's the earliest time I ever got in.
So 17 minutes left on the clock?
Yeah. They're already here, but probably over there chasing the people with the anomaly.
How you like the rook? Because I've only used rook like one time, and that was on the beta.
It's like a completely different game.
When you have the rook?
Because it only queues you against trios. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Like you're a solo player, but you're putting it in with like squads?
Yeah. I tell you what, you can get, it's like the best way to get money though. Once you want to sneak around, you got loot, you ain't got to worry about none of that.
So what's the strategy when you come in as rook?
Watch out.
You want to
Look for dead bodies.
That too. But you can catch people at extract, and if you can kill them right when they're extracting,
10 minutes
then the
away.
boys leave them without thinking about it.
Okay. I was gonna say I didn't even think about that myself.
You go to outposts and you just go through all the dead bodies.
And Outpost is a
Come out
good
with
ass
a
spot to
lot.
grab shit because they have some good loot there.
Right.
That's a good
Watch out
ass
for that turret. Down low. Don't go that way.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Central quarantine.
Looks like trouble.
Alright. Where do I go in here? Lab on the second floor. Gotta find the second. Is that the? Is that?
Lab in the main quarantine building placed by example since okay. This should be a spot.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I see mine. if I can get up.
Okay, got it. Got it done.
Priority contract fulfilled.
Man, this thing has to run for a while.
You got a timer on it? Oh yeah, I've seen this. There was one mission I came in. I was gonna say there's one mission I came in with this. Somebody had this exact same mission, and for whatever reason, the marker showed up for me, even though it wasn't my mission. But nobody had the item. Nobody could even do it. It was like glitched out. And then the marker would like appear and disappear. It was weird. I was like, yo, you got the shit?
This thing's acting funny.
Oh, for real?
I don't know what.
Oh man.
I heard footsteps above us. I think, just saying. I know I heard something.
Might have been me.
I guess this is doing something. I know it said it.
What did it say you gotta do?
It says I have to wait a while.
The analyst will take some time to complete. Okay. Yep. I'm surprised they don't say nothing on the screen though, and let you know anything.
I don't know.
You know what's crazy too about it? Like, it's not like we're seeing anything happen. It's not making no noise. There's no animations, so it's confusing. It makes it seem like, is it even doing anything?
Right? I don't know.
You put the right stuff in there.
People.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Damn it! Just want to get. Come on, sample.
Here we go.
They may not have.
You think they just passed
Don't
by?
move around a lot. They may not know we're here.
Sounded like just one though.
Yeah, it could be that rook.
Could be a rook, yeah. That's what I was just thinking. Yeah, I hear them outside to like
Warning,
southeast.
Reinforcements detected.
Southeast, south.
What's the contagion sample? Oh god.
Oh, there it is.
Oh shit.
Lockdown.
Oh shit. We gotta find bots now.
All personnel.
Why? Because of the sample?
Yeah.
Wait. They're not coming in though. Don't.
Oh, they phased right through that
There
bitch.
they are.
Something's out there.
Systems compromised. They could have.
Five minutes remain.
So you have to wait a while. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it said, okay, it's gonna take like 2 minutes or, you know, something like that.
Alright. That's cool.
Let's get patched up.
I think I'm done.
Good stuff.
Finally.
Finally.
Download this. Cool.
Something's out there.
We got an exfil right here.
Is that a player? No.
Probably.
The one on the
You think
roof was a bot.
Damn. Damn. Hold
Oh,
up.
this
Oh,
is a big
shit.
dude right here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's a.
He's like a squad. Yeah, I'm not.
Appreciate you. Oh, what the fuck? Oh,
Bro, that's a purple shielded,
filter engaged.
Thank you. That was crazy as fuck.
Let's go out this way.
Feeling better.
Whoa! Compromised.
Alright, dropped out.
Locate an exfil immediately.
Alright, come on. Okay, perfect. We got an extract. I'm gonna go ahead and activate it now.
Damn! These boys hitting hard.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn!
Knock my damn drone out.
now.
Glad I left that. That was...
At least we made it out of there. Alright,
good
GG's.
job.
You have a good game,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate your help. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right, y'all. Give me a minute. I gotta do something right quick. Give me just a minute or so. But yes, once again, like the video, sub to the channel. All right. Be right back. Boom. Okay, we back. We back. We back. I got time for maybe just a few more. I almost said tracks. A few more matches. I've been doing music so much the last couple of days, but yeah. Anyway, just a few more matches, man, because I'm getting a little sleepy. I ain't gonna lie. I might still check out Cryo tonight, but if not, it'll be tomorrow. Okay. If we don't do it today, we'll do it tomorrow. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, we might as well get something for this. 'Cause I got this mission done, right? Perfect. Oh, I can't get this. Damn. I should have waited to open this. Son of a gun.
How are you feeling, child? Is the sample agreeing with your shell? I'm heartened by your bravery. The journey ahead demands sustained courage.
Oh, yeah? I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
Next, I must recreate your particular synth silk pattern. If you were here with me, this could be done in the warmth and safety of a Sakaguchi lab. Alas, you are worlds away. The equipment on Tau Ceti, although rudimentary in comparison, can be repurposed instead. Use it to extract and transmit your synth silk data.
Okay. I got it. But we're not gonna do this just yet. Yeah, not yet. Nope. Here, I gotta clean up my inventory. Hold on. Yikes. Yeah, 335 by 336. I need to level up in this. Where's that? I need to level up in this faction, man. I need this shit to hurry up. Let me, what's this? Let me see what this is. What? Oh, I gotta go to cryo for this. Oh. Okay, 852. Oh my goodness. 852.58. Man, okay. Alright, but that, hey, it's gonna wait. Look. We're gonna do this one. Okay. Easy, simple to do. Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's knock that out right quick. So we can level up and get our vault up and shit. You know what I mean? Clear overflow. Oh no, see, I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. What can we get rid of? Possibly this. Man, dog. No, get rid of this. Yeah, we'll sell that. Sell that. We're gonna sell quite possibly this. Well, actually, let me wait. Hold on. I should have space now, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Damn, why so many? Maybe just one of those. Okay. Alright. Okay, we got one of each grenade. We got some of these. Alright, I mean, I think I should be good. Let me check about this. See if I can apply another mod to this. I know all these damn mods I got, boy. I can't put one of these mods on this thing, man. Are you kidding me? There we go. I'm about to say, man. Let's do this. Is that good? No, this is better. That's better. Okay, all right. All set. I do not like this gun at all. I really don't. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Okay, I got 4 spaces. That's what I'm gonna do. Get rid of this shit. Yup. And we shall take let's take this. Yeah. Should be good. Okay. Alright. Make sure it's right level. Oh, this mission don't matter where we go, huh? Just anywhere. Yeah, okay. Alright. Munition crate stuff. Let me look this up real quick because I really don't even remember what the hell that looks like. Marathon. Munition crates. Dire Marsh. Okay. Oh, I see. That's all it is? Oh, that's simple. Alright, let's go. Back on the road. Let's get it. Come on. Yeah, my wonder what's taking so long for this to load, man. Megamind, what's up, bro? What up, man? How you been, man? Welcome back to the show. But yeah, how it go? What's up? What's up? How you doing? What's up? We got Starman. We got Octillion there. What's up?
Listen, I just lost a bunch of shit, and I'm not happy.
I feel that, man. I know exactly how you feel. I gotta say, it might not help your situation, but I feel pretty excellent. Hopefully, we have an excellent match, though. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I was so mad from last game. I didn't even bring a book bag.
Oh shit,
Dude, oh my god, dude.
yep. Ain't got nothing back
It's time for
there.
bed. Yeah. a metal ass. That's all I got back there.
I was gonna say sometimes it be like that though, man. You be like, damn, I can't even think straight. It's so late.
Really, I haven't got off work. I need to go to bed. I thought I had me a nice game of marathon, and yeah.
It will be. Look, think positive, and positive things will happen. You know. And even if it don't, at least the mindset will help carry you through, even when shit don't go your way. You know what I mean?
You know what? I'm gonna think positive as long as I can. And you can see my mind deteriorate as the game goes.
I believe we'll make it. Yeah, at the very least, let's have fun with it. You know what I mean? Oh, by the way, if you guys see a munition crate, let me know, please. I got a. Oh, why the fuck I did that? I need to.
Did I bring ammo at least? Yeah, I did bring ammo. Okay.
I was gonna say if you didn't, I got a bunch of heavy ammo.
I got 2 light ammo guns.
Oh shit!
Freaking afford right now.
Need this?
Well, there's some light in there. If oh, never mind.
Oh, good looking. I'm coming down.
No, Starman got it.
Oh, good. Well, there's battery ammo in here.
You got a battery gun? Oh, he just
There's
pinged
something
some.
down on him.
He just pinged some.
I don't know where he is. Hold on.
Starman, where is
He's
it?
down here. No, he's down here. He's down here. Hey, boss.
There we go. Alright, munition crates though. What does it look like again? The white things. No white crate. I just looked
They're
it
green,
up too.
right?
No, I think it's white and red. No, I just looked it up too. Okay. Okay, let me see. South of Canal. South of Canal. Canal's here. Damn, that's hella far. What the hell? There's gotta be somewhere else.
Yo, I'm never gonna learn these maps. These maps are giant.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, look, with time, the more we play it, the more we'll get used to it. But yeah, starting off, man, this shit is like, sometimes it's like a maze. Especially when you gotta go back and forth, and the buildings have a little intricacies and whatnot.
Yeah. It took forever to learn the Warzone map, so I'll probably be able to get this after a while.
Let's see. Oh, I hear gunfire. That's y'all?
Nope, I'm not shooting.
Yeah, we got some people.
Goodies here.
Yep, we definitely got people.
That's what I don't want to hear.
Coming from the south. Pretty close. It might be. Is it in this building? Oh, let me get the fuck away from this. Let me catch up with y'all, man. I'm hella far behind.
Yeah. Look, I don't know what y'all gotta do as far as contracts, but man, we can exfil whenever.
I was gonna say, I just need a loot munition crate.
Oh, that's why you keep talking about munitions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, listen, we get exfil when y'all ready, because I'm not even trying to fight. I ain't got no book bag. I'm just all messed up.
I feel you. Yeah, if you want, we can head to that. Head to extraction and get out. At least it'll count as a successful run, you know what I mean? I'm cool with that. We gotta wait about 30 seconds and we're good. Less than a minute. Then we can hit it.
I'm making a lot of noise.
Shit, the other team was making hella noise. You know what I mean? They're not like super far away, but they're not close. They're like somewhere over there. Last time I heard. Let me see. Okay.
What gun did he have? Holy crap.
Yo, let's head this way for now, and maybe we'll, like, hit an extraction on the way. Maybe I can find a munition crate
20
too.
minutes remain.
It might be possible. And extraction is somewhere over there. We got one in quarantine, one in AI uplink.
Which one you want to do?
Oh
Something's
shit.
out there.
Hold on, let's, we can go here.
See this?
Uplink.
Our best way out.
Careful.
Yeah, it's bots over. Is that a commander, bro? Oh shit. Yeah, bitch. Nice. Let me get around this.
Med drone out.
Okay, what you got? Oh shit, uh-oh. Oh fuck, flares. Son of a bitch. I'ma drop down. Oh shit, they getting me. Are they trying to? Right over here. What's up, Ninja
I'll
Cat?
throw a spider out.
What up, what up? How you been? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me get around here. Chill up real quick. Oh, they're running up. They're running up. They're right here.
I see.
Bitch. Let me wait a second so I can get safe.
Med drone active.
Yeah, they up there, healing up and shit. Alright.
Go.
Fuck.
Damn it.
I can pick you up.
What the fuck did he have?
Alright, let's run, let's run. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh man.
Whoa, what?
Doctor's orders.
Coming.
Fuck. Oh shit. Damn, I can't even run. Oh shit. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Oh hell no. Oh my goodness. This is fucking crazy.
There goes those guns. Come on.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
Good turn. Oh, almost had him. No fucking way. He's hurt though. He's hurt. He's right here on me. He's hurt. He's right here on me. Damn. Good day. Ninja Cat, what you looking at now? It's a game called Marathon. It's a fun ass game, but it's crazy as hell. Say better be marketing it like you do making music and whimsical shit. Yeah, I know. I tried, man. I tried. Yeah, we tried as a team, man, but we got fucked up a little bit. Hopefully Starman can pull it off. Good luck, Starman. You know what I mean? Take your time, though. Take your time. I'm in no rush. They definitely taking my stuff, but that's all right. It's all good. Well, yo, how you been, Ninja Cat? Long time no see. How you been?
Fifteen minutes remain.
Yeah, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate that. Yeah, they took my shit. Yep, I'm surprised they didn't take my guns, though. I'm really shocked about that.
Hey, if you can get me,
Oh, yeah, most
Let me
definitely.
know.
if you can't, don't worry about it.
No, I'm right there. Oh, shit. I knew it. I knew it. They put a whole fucking... Damn. No, you're good, Star Man. It was a mine. It was a mine. Oh, they running up though. They right here, right here,
See
right here,
this?
right here, right on me. But you know, if they're over here, then their team is nearby. So be careful. Damn. Yep, they finna pick them up. Shit. Yo, Starman's on it. Yep, shout out to you, bro.
Ten minutes remain until forced signal recall.
Damn, homie. Well, look, Starman, shout out to you, dog. I appreciate you. You tried, and I respect that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't leave us hanging, dog. They tried. But damn. But dang. Yeah, they did good, though, man. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with Starman. You know? I'm gonna send him a request. I lost hella shit, though. God dang. 6 grand? Whoo, shit. Anyway. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Mainly the guns. They took my book bag, but that's okay. I'm surprised they left my guns, though. Surprised they did that. Let me see. Oh, can't get it again. Probably one time you can get it on the weekend. Damn. The cryo kit. Shit. Oh well. I was hoping to make it out with that too. Damn. What do I gotta get this? Resilient. Let's see. Ooh, once I unlock this, I can get it. Oh wait, I had. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, let's get this. Wait. Okay. Now let's do this. Yep. Now I can buy that kit. Cutting Edge. Unlock 7 capstone upgrades. Got a trophy for that. Nice. Okay, so now let's go back. Wait a minute. Oh, I ain't got enough seeds. I need 25? Damn. Oh my goodness. Well, shit. I might do one more match, y'all, because I am getting sleepy myself, you know what I mean? But let me get some of this tea. It might help a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. Matter of fact, y'all, I'm gonna call it, man. I'm gonna call it here because I'm sleepy like a mug. I'm hella tired. Yeah, I'm sleepy. I'm finna get ready for bed, get up out of here. But with that being said, it is time to go, y'all. Time to end the show, all right? It's time to roll up out here, dog. I need to lay down. But I'll be back tomorrow at some point or later today. Okay, however you want to look at that. But yeah, folks, hit the like on the video on the way out for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. All right. And like I said, I'll be back. All right. So yeah, hopefully I'll see y'all back here. But whether I do or don't, you know, yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of your morning, evening, noon, or night. All right. Yep. Whatever time it is, wherever y'all may be from around the world. I appreciate all y'all that came through tonight. All right, I appreciate all y'all. Once again, until next time, tell a friend, though. Tell a friend about the show. Until next time, though, y'all. Peace out.